Oh, we're unmuted? Hello. I thought you'd say when we unmuted.
You didn't do the thing. You didn't do the thing.
Hello. Welcome to ComeDy&D. Hello. Roll the intro. Hello. Welcome back. I hope you liked the intro. This is ComeDy&D colon Expedition to the North. I am Hayden Greifneal. I am the DM. Kevin, who are you?
Hi, I'm Kevin. Oh, but on here I play Ubat, son of Rabah. Very mysterious Loxodon warlock of the genie variety.
Wow. Simon, who are you?
I'm Simon Timony. Wonderful to be here. I'm playing Sir Wiggles. He's a pug Aladdin. He's a pug Aladdin, a hide shifter, crown oath thing. This week, I'm brought to you by your dog. Your dog. You think he just stays at home all day doing nothing, but no, your dog is doing everything else that you can't even imagine. Brought to you by your dog. The end.
Secret Life of Pets 3 coming to a theater this fall.
Nice. Casey, who are you?
I'm Casey, and I think we had some audio issues.
Do we have audio issues?
You do sound a little bit
That's
off.
very gentlemanly of you, English gent.
English gentlemanly of me.
What's English gent saying?
He says that he couldn't hear us.
You missed some good intros. I am Casey. I'm just too busy counting up my 15 spell slots to make sure that the audio is correct. Never had this many spell slots before. Or I should say Lee has never had. Lee is a Turtle Blade Singer, 440 pounds of magical might.
Cool. I'm waiting for the sound for you to tell me the sound is fixed.
Oh, the sound is fixed.
Oh, the sound is fixed?
Yeah. I wouldn't
Okay.
be talking if the sound weren't fixed. I mean, I might be.
Your sound sounds a bit is weird to me.
Ew.
You sound a little low, Casey.
You sound like you're very far away from the mic.
It's because of the COVID.
Don't you poke fun.
Viewers, is this fun?
Gotcha.
Is this fun to
Well,
watch?
Luckily,
That's
that sound
that's-
was bad for you, but good for the viewers.
Nice. Okay, it's good now. Does anybody want to recap our last session?
Nose goes.
Can I recap the level discrepancy and just make it up?
What?
You know, there's a level change. I'm not gonna do this. All right, next time maybe.
We killed an Omni Genie.
Yes.
Yeah, and Ubad, destroying his former master and made much more kind of equal level playing ground deal with a new genie, Farza. The Ice Palace was falling apart with the destruction of the Winter Crown. Winter was leaving, and we
So
ran
it
out.
was.
We made our way through the ice labyrinth. Still no Ice David Bowie. We set up camp. We asked Pelia if she was going to join us. She wanted to take away my genie ring. I politely persuaded her not to. And then in the morning she had left. And then we went to the lost city of Ur to explore for more magical artifacts. artifacts. What happened there?
We ate goblin tacos. That was the
We
highlight.
ate goblin tacos.
Yeah. That's not tacos made out of goblin. I don't think.
No,
Was
you
there
don't
goblin in
know.
those tacos?
Wow. My only notes are friends with foxes. That's all I got.
We got like an orb of endless flame
Mhm.
and a rage stick.
Yeah, was it? You brought Sheplin out, and Sheplin speaks Goblin apparently, and Sheplin made friends with the goblins, and you found they showed you around to some artifacts, and then you ended up blowing up a lot of goblins.
Sounds right.
When Sir Wiggles promised Queen Poochie would send a trade delegation to the weird Fox King.
That's why it says friends with foxes. Yeah.
Yes.
We're opening up. Dialogue.
But then it kind of seemed like he might just kill the trade delegation. I don't know. We'll have to have a campaign 2 to figure that out.
I think you insulted the Fox King or something.
That's normal. That's
I
not. I
forget
insult
exactly how
everybody.
that went.
Yeah.
That is why the goblins attacked you, because you flipped them off.
I thought it was how you say I love you. And how do I flip someone off with a paw?
I love you.
I don't know. Well, maybe we'll find out next time on ComeDy&D Expedition to the North. Cool. So you.
That was a great episode, guys. So we'll see you next week.
At the end, do you like our clip show of the previous episode? Did anybody watch the Clerks animated series where the second episode was just a clip show of the first episode?
Underrated.
It's a very good idea. Cool. Y'all were just exiting out of the city of Ur the way that you originally entered. You're basically backtracking. Basically what we're doing now is you guys finished your, just a overall recap, y'all finished your mission and we're backtracking to the escape point. And I asked y'all what stuff you wanted to revisit, and we're doing that. So you're now exiting the city of Ur from where you originally came, which was, if you remember, a collapsed tower that collapsed into this large valley with a big frozen lake in the middle. What are you guys doing?
So there was something bad in this lake, right?
Do you remember what was in the lake?
Yeah, it was like some eyes.
There were a bunch of eyes in the lake.
How long did it take us to get across the lake?
Like an hour or two.
Let's pee in the lake.
Mark your territory.
Right? You get what I'm saying. Okay. Did anyone bring their boat? I think I got a boat.
It is a frozen lake.
I'd still like the boat for safety. Just to be sure.
Tofu's kind of like a boat.
It's kind of like a boat. Can we all get on my giant slushy? Yeah, I don't have a boat. Eyes in the lake. How many eyes in the lake?
I'm currently placing you in the at the exit of the tower. You are not on the
Natural
lake yet.
20.
For what?
Natural 20.
For
How
what?
many eyes are in the lake?
What do you get it? What
I'm
did
in
you
one
get a
of my
natural
counting
20?
Moods. I'm in a counting mood. What?
Roll
Do
to
you-
counting.
Perceptivation.
So you are to parse what you want to do. You want to walk to the lake and count look at the eyes.
I want to see how many there are.
There
Show me
are.
the eyes.
If that's correct,
Under the
you walk to the lake and you look and you see an uncountable numbers of pairs of eyes looking like an endless sea. The entire there's ice and then there's like some inky black thing under the ice with just eyes wall to wall poking out.
You guys, I just had a flash of inspiration to count, and I still can't count all the eyes here. It's a lot. Peanut.
It would be like counting sand on the beach.
Oh,
Well, maybe we could get like one bucket of eyes and count that, and then use that to estimate how many total eyes there are.
that would make me feel better. Sure.
Good thinking.
Okay, does anyone have a bucket?
Did the eyes
yeah.
do anything?
I think they mostly tracked us. We were walking on the ice.
They are definitely looking at you guys, and they seem to like they move and like kind of move towards you and point towards you.
And I think they were interested in like magic, maybe. Maybe we did some magic and they came closer, and then the ice started to crack and we started to run.
None of that happened.
That's my memory, my best memory.
That was a dream. I heard you yelling in your sleep.
Oh,
It was horrific.
sorry.
Yes, and I fell into the cold water and you saved me.
See, it happened.
Memory is fungible.
I probably should have picked up modified memory. So,
That would have been a good one.
Sir Wiggles, do you want something with these eyes or just to count them?
I just wanted to count them. That's why I just tried so hard to count these. Maybe poke them? Poke them. I also don't like being looked at. I feel like it's a little perverse. You know, the angle of the eyes. You know, trying to look up. You know, my
Oh, these
armor.
are upskirt eyes. Up armor eyes.
Unbelievable.
They definitely are. They
Yeah.
When you step on them, it looks like they're trying to look up the cuffs of your pants or whatever.
That's messed up.
All right, no one's wearing a skirt.
Well,
I don't think.
I mean, it'd be very cold. You'd have to have a lined skirt of some kind. You'd be wearing stockings.
Could wear a winter skirt.
Yeah.
Well, let's proceed, and I have a backup plan in case something goes awry.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could do something fun. Should we do something fun?
I like fun. But before we do fun, I'm gonna bless us.
You can do this after the fun thing. Fun thing.
I'll do. Yeah. Right.
I thought the blessing was the fun.
Yeah. It's fun where I'm from.
Ryan, do you still have Varian's head?
You see Ryan's digging around his bag, and he throws out. He picks up a skull and looks at it, and he's like, "Not that one." And he takes out another skull out and says, "Not that one." Then
Wait, Ryan.
he
who are
stops
these
real.
folks?
He stops, look, and says, "Wait, that was him." And he runs and grabs it. Yeah, here's the skull.
Ryan, who was the first skull?
I didn't get his name.
Do we recognize the first skull?
Do you know a lot of skulls?
Is it a human?
Can I lick it to see who it was?
Is it a skull or a crossbow? Well, we can do this trick on the first skull if we want to, because who needs spell slots when you don't need them to cast spells? Ubad casts Speak with Dead on Varian.
Did I cast Zone of Truth?
Speak
They've
with
already
dead.
lied.
Wait, do we know how Varian died?
He turned to dust when you took his crown from him.
Oh, right. Okay, so using the Death Watch on him would not be very useful. But we could use it on one of these other skulls and make Hayden figure out where they came from.
I was just going to cast Speak with Dead on all of them.
Perfect.
But,
The spell fails if the. Cool. I'm caught up. You cast Speak with Dead on Varian Skull, and energy seems to his skull seems to animate and like float slightly directly in Ryan's hands as he holds it up, and it seems to come to life, and it starts moving. And it's like he's waking up from a long sleep, and it says, "Well, ain't this a curious turn of events?"
Hell yeah.
Varian, what are the eyes under the frozen lake?
His skull tilts down to look at the eyes. Says, "Tell me, why should be telling the Loxodon who killed me anything?"
It's his dad. Remember how many people you killed? It's a lot.
Oh, okay. I thought they had to answer truthfully. I guess
Nope.
that was wrong.
I read the description, baby.
I asked if you wanted to know the truth.
Well, I don't think that would do anything.
I rule that it'll work on it. It'll make it so he won't lie.
Do you see this glove? Well, you're incapable of learning new information. But, yeah, we have Sheplin with us. He's under our protection. If you don't want to
Ugh.
see anything bad happen to him.
Are you threatening Sheplin? That poor boy has been through enough, don't you think?
Well, that's not up for me to say. That is up for you. And if you think he's been through enough, you should tell us how to get past this so he could go on and go home to his lovely mother, Effie, and, be the sole survivor of your disaster.
You can make a persuasion.
You did kind of abandon him, so I think this would be a nice favor to do for him.
Wait, are you gonna kill me? What?
He's in the glove.
Did you didn't put him back in the glove? I don't think.
I thought we did.
Okay,
well,
then fine. He's
I'm
back in the.
trying not to say that in front of him.
Redcon,
That
sure,
is-
he's back in the glove.
That is a 30 to persuade.
A 30?
Yes. I have a plus 13 to persuasion.
Yeah, I think that has to work. Very well. I must admit, it was not, the lost city of Ur was not the focus of my research, but given its proximity, within location and knowledge to what the target of my quest was, I did learn a thing or two. These here are the trapped souls of all the former inhabitants of the city. You see, I didn't quite learn the mechanism by which they became trapped, but it was believed some sort of illithid magic, some trick they pulled all their souls into this lake, and I guess they got froze down there, you know?
Ask how many there are. How many?
Is there anything else we want to ask Varian other than how many? Varian, do you know how many there are?
Exactly.
It's hard to say, given a civilization that took place about 3,000 years ago. But it's estimated that the population of City of Ur at the time of his disappearance was somewhere in the realm of 32,000 dwarves. So I imagine it's roughly that many individuals trapped beneath the ice. It's hard, hard to say precisely.
What's their CR?
What's their
What's a
CR?
It's the CR.
I didn't say that, so that doesn't count as one of the questions.
It does not count. I believe you're up to 3 questions.
Well, I asked 2.
Do we?
Then why do I have 3 fingers up off camera?
Well, I think you counted what is a CR. We asked what the eyes were, and we asked.
You asked what the eyes were.
What the eyes were twice. Okay.
I said what the eyes were, and then why you should tell us, why I should tell you what the eyes are, and then the number of eyes were the questions. I'm counting.
Do we know if Varian knows about Robrith Gardens? Should we ask about Robrith Gardens? Anything? Kaka? Anybody?
Marion, are you familiar with Robert's Gardens?
I did learn about Robrith in my research. Obviously, we got a pretty good breadth of knowledge about the area. We learned enough just to avoid him. We didn't want a wrench, magical wrench thrown in our machine, so to speak. I believe he's all set up in Robrith Gardens doing some kind of magical research. It's hard to say what, because he is such a recluse. I believe he got some sort of enchantment on that place that can talk to you. It's quite fascinating.
Ask if he wants to be my squire.
We could ask him if he wants to be a squire. We could ask him about Suzail, or about his mother.
Isn't there a trick to asking questions not in the form of a question?
Like Jeopardy style.
Hmm.
This author was known for his...
No further questions, Your Honor.
What fate will fall your family farm in the Baroness Ophelia?
Well, the soil's all dry. The soil's drying up. Is of not of water, but of nutrients, such that we can't grow our cash crops. The crops are failing, and thus the profits and our ability to uphold our stature, if you know what you mean. But I was planning on using the genie's magic to revive the crop and whatever else you imagine a man who wants power would do with such abilities.
Well, we'll talk to you again in 10 days.
Au revoir.
Weird that he came up here to save his family with the throne, got the throne, and just did jack shit with it. Seemed like he just tortured his comrades and jerked off in the ice palace.
The skull.
Are the Dwarven sisters listening to this?
Oh yeah, they're
The Dwarven sisters are there. Yeah, sure.
Are they? They're Robrith's kids, right?
Yes.
Have we mentioned him to them?
No. At the mention of Rob, so the skull, after you ask your 5 questions, all animation seems to leave it, and it collapses back in Ryan's hands. At the mention of Robrith Gardens, the 2 sisters are like, Robrith Gardens? Is this? Is this a place you've come to? do you know this is our father actually supposedly has a place. Do you know?
How do you feel about your father, if I can ask?
Well, I don't. This is a very, how do you say, intimate subject with us, and I'm not sure we should. But little say, it's a complicated relationship, and we would very much like to speak with him.
We have a complicated relationship with him too. He tried to. What's the right word? Kidnap us? We're not kids.
You have seen our father?
Well, yeah.
Your father is, well, he's okay, but he is under the control of a powerful magical artifact that seems to keep him in some sort of coma stasis.
Comastasis.
The sisters kind of like they start kind of breathing, and they look, and like one kind of like leans on theirs, like, this is some news. This is we have not heard anything of our father other than he came to the north, and you've seen him. Can you?
Yes, we've seen him, and as far as we can tell, the magic is keeping him alive, but it shouldn't be removed. It'd be a great evil to remove.
Not just alive. He's actually more powerful than he's ever been. Very smart and wise and hardy and dexterous and strong, and I think I'm missing one, but you understand.
Yes, this is how I remember our father. He was very strong and dexterous, is what I remembered particularly as a little girl, which is the last time we saw him.
Well, whatever you remember, he's stronger and more dexterous now.
Oh, of course. Could you bring us to him?
Do you think you can control him if we release him? He attacked us last time.
I do not. I have not seen our father since for about over 20 years. About 20 years. I cannot make such a promise, but we must see him.
Did your father ever try to turn you into like a dwarf whale hybrid?
He turned our dog into a dog pigeon hybrid.
What?
Yes, he's very into that. He has really just kind of made that his entire personality.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell no!
This was our favorite pet, though. This is beloved. A fly rover, flyer is what we flyver.
Well, when you came out this way, did you?
Hi, Cassie.
They say hi. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have breakfast.
Did you? Well, I know you had a run-in with Karka, the half-orc, half-crow, half-orc, half-crow.
Is this what his name was?
Yes. He was an experiment of your father.
This makes sense to us.
Okay.
But we still must see him, you understand.
This is my 2 cents, and I don't know what the rest of the group says. I think we should take you to your father, and I think you should take him, but I think he should be left in his stasis until we part company.
Olga looks at you and nods, and then goes back and whispers to her sister. And then she comes back and says, we will see, you will take us to our father, and then we do not wish to bring any further harms upon you. So we will be careful, yes.
I vote we make him into a dog pigeon hybrid. Being dog myself, a little messed up. I chase pigeons. It's probably did it just chase itself all
Is this
day?
a Freudian thing? And do you chase a pigeon because deep down you want to be a pigeon?
Oh my gosh.
He died very quickly, actually.
That's not better.
What did he die of?
Who's your favorite pet?
Being half pigeon.
Oh my. All right, that's it.
Often fatal.
You have my vote.
Ladies, have you heard news of your mother, Judy Ruffles?
Was this a thing I said at some previous episodes?
Yeah, you told us that we found out she was deceased.
Yes. Oh, yes. She died a long time ago.
Oh, okay, so you knew that. Good.
Yes.
Yes, and have you ever been to this place before? It's called Bed, Bath, and Beyond.
No, I have not. I have not been to this place. What is this? Where our father is?
He's sort of in
No,
the
he-
Beyond section.
He's in Roberth's Gardens. And we should make our way there. Well, let's walk across the ice and see what happens.
Or around.
Or across.
Or across.
Or I could go into my ring and I could speak with Dead with the giant Elithid skull and see how we free these souls.
Wait, does anyone have prestidigitation?
No.
I think I
Turn the whole ice black.
don't think you can do that much with
You
prestidigitation.
can do that.
But I do
Yep.
have it.
Think you can turn a surface a color?
I turn 5 feet of the ice black.
I can turn 5 feet also.
And if it's like that thin, then you can.
I don't think there's rules for the thickness. Down with the thickness. Open up your hate.
I ask you keep your hate closed.
So wait, are we playing with these eyes or are we going on?
Well, that was the question I posed. Should we try and free these souls, or did these souls get what was coming to them?
Like, what if some of them
I'm
suck?
kind of indifferent.
Yeah.
They're kind of mean eyes.
Like they're trying to look up my cuff.
Are you wearing
Oh,
links?
but we could do this. This could be fun. I
Drown and die, eh?
will summon Pompadour and have him hold my ring.
Hold my ring.
Hold my ring.
Hold my beer.
And
Also, I shouldn't be eating on stream. Like this is like content you get on OnlyFans
Mukbang.
for free. This is what you're getting.
okay.
Merry Christmas.
Lee, Wiggles, and if anyone else wants to come inside, hold my hand.
Okay.
Ryan's hand comes up and grabs your hand. And he smiles up at you like a toddler.
Okay, and I transport the four of us into my ring.
Wow! What's it like?
Well, it is like this very, I think we've described it earlier, it's very posh, cushions everywhere, kind of decorative beads hanging from the ceiling. A quarter of it does seem to be dominated by lots of supplies. And of course, there is a giant elliptic skull.
Cool.
And I will go up to the giant elliptic skull and cast Speak with Dead.
Cool. What languages do all of you know?
I know giant and celestial.
I know Loxodon and Elven had a comment.
I think it's just Aquan. But I can cast Comprehend Languages.
One sec.
Ryan, do you speak Deep Speak?
Oh, I took the class in college, but I only took it because there was this really hot girl in the class I wanted to talk to, and I didn't pay any attention. I'm sorry.
Ryan tried to hook up with a beholder.
Mm-hmm. Give me one sec.
How'd it go, Ryan?
She tried to eat my brain.
Is that...
Did you get inside their anti-magic cone?
I don't kiss and tell. So cool. So, giant abyssal. No, giant, not abyssal. Cool. Got it. You cast Speak with Dead on the giant elliptic skull, and kind of from several points around it, just this like dark purple mist seems to start billowing out and engulfs it. And in a similar manner to Variant Skull, the mist seems to like pick it up as it kind of elevates, it levitates, and it faces towards you and speaks. In a tone that seems to peel the skin from you, metaphorically. It feels it's very unpleasant to listen to. You cast Comprehend Languages, did you?
Sure.
What have you, foul things? Why have you summoned me from the void?
He says what's up. I can't speak to him. I only understand him.
How do we release the souls trapped in the lake?
Can you cast Comprehend Languages on him?
No.
That would be crazy.
I do not understand your primitive grunts.
He does not understand. You'll have to do charades, I think.
What languages do you guys know again?
Aquan.
I'll ask again in Elven and see if they're, it's a
Giant-
fancier language.
Giant Celestial.
He does not seem to understand Elven
Aquan.
or Aquan.
It's not giant and celestial, it's giant celestial. That's
Right,
what I speak. Yeah,
Got it.
that's different.
So like,
For all of our podcast listeners, Kevin is pointing to his eye and then pointing to his hand.
About to make a heart shape with his hand, but then it was like, nah.
hey, I'm trying. You guys haven't pantomimed nothing.
I find this display humiliating.
We're gonna do this every night.
Yeah, every 10 days.
Well, I might have tongues in one of these spell books I bought. I could try to work on it tonight, I guess.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
It might use
Why
up
don't you do that?
the last of my precious paper and materials.
I will.
Says what?
I shouldn't do this, but I will say I think there are, given the resources you have, there are multiple ways I could think of you talking to this thing.
Well, we could do the thing where we write down words in dwarvish runes or something. What else?
Can you write Dwarvish?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because we decided that giant. Okay, I remember that.
I can detect his thoughts. I could cast sending.
Well, I think the thing is it's not like the actual creature is there.
Yes.
I mean, I guess that would be up to Hayden as the DM, but it's really just like a...
I don't think sending gets around language barriers, does it?
The spell enables creatures with intelligence scores of at least 1 to understand the meaning of your message.
Okay.
If you give me a list of your questions, I guess I can sending them to him.
I guess, what are the eyes? How do we free them?
I see he wants to be my squire.
Where are there more Elithiids on Faerun? Like, are there other Elithiid havens on Faerun, and would you be Sowiggle Squire?
Okay, I cast sending.
Cool.
Answer these questions. What are the eyes? How do we free them? Where are other Illithids on Faerun? And will you be this dog's squire?
This Dog Squire is my favorite 90s jam band.
What if he says yes to the last one? He's so crazy.
So, part of the sending spell is if you send a message to another plane, there's a 5% chance it won't get there.
Yes.
I rolled percentile dice to see if that happened, and I rolled 0 and 0, 0. I was gonna say not the top 5% did, so that did it. I'm just very impressed with my roll.
That is an
1 in
impressive
100, baby.
25 words, huh? Does he know he has 25 words?
Well, if he speaks out loud, I'll still understand.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So.
Very good.
You such primitive beings
Yes.
have found a way to touch my mind directly. Such curious creatures you are. This humors me greatly, so I will grant you this knowledge. The eyes that look up from below the ice the Valley of Approach belong to the old residents of this city which I took. The fools believed they were on the level of beings beyond their comprehension. They summoned me foolishly, and they soon discovered their folly, and in desperation transported their whole city to this frozen land. In retribution for this inconvenience, I trap them beneath the ice, their incorporeal forms. In order to free them from their imprisonment, you must simply crack the ice, and then crack their incorporeal forms. Other Elfid refuges. In my time, there were many, but I have been stuck in this frozen hell for thousands of years. Thus, I cannot speak to their current forms. I imagine if beings such as yourselves came from the southern world, they must not have conquered your world yet. This is very sad to me. And will I be the squire to this thing?
Roll.
No.
5% chance. Should roll for it.
What was there a 5% chance?
Kevin, are you eating cake pops?
Nope.
I rolled a 62.
He's my squire. Yes, that's the number.
Yes,
Bingo.
if you roll between 60 and 65, you have to be the squire.
I'm rolling if Wiggles gets a heart attack. Oh, my dice would disappeared.
That's fate. That means-
13. That's not a heart attack.
Ooh, that's definite heart attack number.
Oh, that is the heart attack number.
Oh. Here it goes again, and it's gone.
So the skull is still there. Has answered all the questions. That was 4 of the questions.
Well, I don't really think we have much more to ask.
Yeah, I think we kind of asked the first question twice, and it just answered that it couldn't understand us, so I thought that counted.
I would say, what if how would he like it if we've melded him with a cake seal at Robert's Garden and turned him into a Illithid Skull cake seal hybrid mix? He has to be a
You're
cake
just trying
seal
to
the rest
buff
of
up
his-
Tofu.
No, I'm just trying to get him a friend. He's lonely, see? Aww. We should try to take his skull and put it with a cake seal.
Sir Wiggles, do you have any 3rd level spell slots?
What's that?
We're not.
Yes,
you
I
guys-
do. Oh, I do.
Well, then you
Oh,
know
yeah.
just
If
how
we-
precious they are.
Yeah.
If we hang out here for 10 minutes, we can have a rest.
You really want me to ask this?
What? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Simon's not saying you should. But Sir Wiggles, it sounds like a good idea.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
let's move on. Well, are we gonna try to break these guys out? Sounds very challenging.
Why? They're breaking the ice? That
Does
doesn't
seem
sound
like a lot of
challenging.
work. We have to break the ice and then we have to break them.
I mean, maybe we could just make a small hole in the ice and like set up a fire right outside it, something like that. I guess I'd be willing to go that far.
What if you just cast create bonfire and just hold it on one spot, and then if they have to go through it, they have to go through the fire.
Okay, everybody back up.
You're still in the ring.
You can't cast create bonfire in here. I'll have to kick you out.
Oh,
But I don't know if you need a short rest to regain your spell slots. We can take one in 10 minutes here.
Really?
Yes.
really? That's fine. It's just the one spell slot.
Just one spell slot.
Yes, 1 out of 15. Who's even counting? It's one of my third highest spell slots, so I'm sure you don't value your third highest spell slots very highly.
Okay, Brian. Now show us that other skull.
Oh, I think I left it outside.
Okay, I kick everybody out of the ring.
You see a skull that Ryan discarded in the ice.
Okay,
I
pull
cast Speak with the Dead.
Wait, first I pull out the Death Watch and use it on that skull.
Oh, okay.
We gotta find out some juicy information about this.
I think it's gonna be Ryan's dad.
I just want to know how Ryan killed it.
You see in a back alley in Suzale a terrified Ryan holding a dagger out at this guy who's on the dagger like this, and it's stabbing his heart.
Ryan, why did you stab this guy?
He stabbed himself.
We
Wait.
weren't here.
Was this the original Ryan? Did you take his place?
What? I no such thing happened.
Okay, carry on, Ubad.
Ubad casts Speak with Dead on the skull.
A kind of yellowy green mist comes out and animates the skull. And he says, "Yeah, what's up?
Who were you in life?
My name is Ryan. I was a baker. Yeah. What you want to know?
Do you know why you were murdered?
I wasn't murdered.
How did you die?
I saw this other guy, Ryan, this other who's an adventure, and like I feel kind of silly. I wasn't in the great headspace. It wasn't good, and I was like, I'm a shitty baker. I'm not a good baker, but at least I could have a death by being killed by the most storied murder around, most storied not murder, most storied adventure around. I asked who that was, and this fella Ryan, he said he was. And so I attacked him, and he pulled a sword, and I jumped on it,
Check
I guess
out.
it
You
worked.
ever thought about just going to baking school?
I did. It didn't work. I tried, but like they always said the bake was wrong. They said the lamination sucked. It had a soggy bottom every time.
Yeah, soggy bottom, Ryan. You didn't let it proof long enough.
I proofed it exactly as long as they told me to, but I don't know. I guess it's
It's not about the time. It's about instinct.
I swear to God, like me and this other guy, also named Ryan, star of the class. We put out dough in. We had made the exact same dough. Watched everything he did. We put it all in at the same time. We kneaded the same amount. Put it in proofing boxes set to the same settings. Took it out the same instant he did. Threw it in the oven. His bread was good. I can't explain it.
I think I've seen this one. This is the one where the ice cream gets sabotaged and you get all mad and worked up and just throw your whole thing in the trash.
Like if it was that also happened to me, but I was fine with that because I know why Wise went wrong. It's the ones I can't explain that get to me, you know? Like, am I just cursed?
And this other Ryan got a Paul Hollywood handshake, didn't he?
I had Paul Hollywood. How do you know I teach his name?
Just a feeling, instinct. This has been more than 5 questions, but it's been a delight. Maybe we'll talk again in 10 days, maybe not.
Okay. Bye.
I'm just gonna go back to Suzale and start a bakery where I do the opposite of whatever Ryan the Skull says to do.
Did he say he was gonna be my squire?
Kind of.
We didn't get to that. It got very, we got off topic. I apologize.
It's fine.
I think you are full on squires.
You have something like 5 squires right now.
Sir Wiggles can't count. Okay.
Okay. Confused because he only has 4 little potos.
All right.
Okay, everybody, back up, and I will cast Create Bonfire.
Ryan and Helga and Olga both all take a step back and sniffle.
I'll cast Create Bonfire, I guess right at the edge of the ice, trying to melt a small hole that leads right into the bonfire.
That happens.
Do any eyes come through?
This is some creepy music for this. The edge of the so the bonfire burns at the edge of the ice and starts. You can see the ice start to recede away from the bonfire, and starts to get thin near the eyes, and then the eyes are starting to like bunch up around the thin spot in the ice as it melts, and suddenly the tiniest hole in the ice appears, and you start seeing this black gas come out of the hole. And suddenly the ice starts cracking, and suddenly like pieces of ice, all big chunks of ice just fly things as the pressure from under the ice breaks open the ice, and this black smoke keeps coming out full of eyes, and they suddenly start forming a very large figure looming above you, and the gas continues to escape. Are you doing there just watching it?
I'll cast a fireball at the figure.
Roll initiative.
Is this fight music?
Yes.
6.
There we go.
No.
15.
Oh no, mama. That's what's up. Okay. 21.
Do-do-do.
Oh. Like, do we really need the spell components? I think it's just silly.
For what?
Anything.
Do you have a spell
100
that
I have
has
100 gold worth of holy water or powdered silver or iron. Remember?
Yes. Lee, you cast a fireball centered on this creature that is still forming. What's the DC? Oh, I did not pass.
17.
What's the damage?
$24.
Tell me where in relationship to the ice and everything you cast this fireball.
I mean, probably just trying to get as many of the eyeballs as they were forming. How tall is this creature?
Pretty tall, like 20 feet tall.
Probably it would be low enough then to still affect the ice, if that's what you're asking.
That is what I'm asking. So, you shoot this thing for 24 damage.
Yes.
24. And you hear what sounds like hundreds of beings scream from horribly, as if they're being burned to death.
That's what we were supposed to do to free them, right, Dubad?
And the ice cracks emanate from the ice towards you guys as you fireball it, and gas starts pouring out of the gas in of the ice in two different places.
That's what the evil skull said.
I mean, we've gotten this far listening to Evil Skulls. Why stop now?
To be clear, you all are standing on the ice still, right?
Oh, I thought we were like 60 feet back on the shore.
I'm on the land. I'm getting on there.
Okay, you're not
Crazy.
on the ice then.
Hell no.
Oh yeah, we're on the shore.
Okay, cool. Wiggles, what's up?
On my tofu, I point my sword and I guess what kind of creature this is. What is that? What is that? I need to know what kind of creature this is, or I'm just gonna guess.
How are you determining that?
I mean, they're ghosts, right? Shoot.
Sure.
Like, they're not alive. So they're dead, but they're still here.
Maybe.
So they're undead. Can I do like an Arcana check or something like that? Can my steed do an Arcana check?
You can do...
What can I?
I guess Arcana check would be it.
Can I just?
Or you could do a survival check, or you could do... I don't know
Okay.
what else.
Okay.
Does survival check make sense?
Yeah. 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 So
Let me see if survival check makes sense.
whatever it is, I rolled a 4. So it's either
Okay.
+3 or -2.
You think
Your
this is?
choice.
You think it's some kind of cat?
Ah, okay. Yeah. Everyone knows cats are really dead.
This is a live ass cat.
On
Is
the
your
inside.
determination?
All right. Can I cast the spell? Anyways.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. I don't know.
I'm not gonna tell you can't cast a spell.
What
I'm
spell
gonna-
is it?
Yeah, it's called Magic Circle. Everybody sing a song. I create a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy, and I choose the enemy type undead, and the circle affects the creatures by following ways. Can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. Disadvantage on attack rolls within the cylinder. And it's ugly. And can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by the creature. And it's stupid.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay. That happens.
that happens. Okay.
Are you all in the magic circle?
I'm putting the circle around all of us. Maybe not Ryan. By accident. Who
Cool.
knows? Okay, Ryan's in it, whatever. Bonus action, Puffy Puppy.
Ubad, what's up?
Ubad is going to cast Eldritch Blast. Actually, you know what? He's going to cast Hex on the giant creature. And then cast Eldritch Blast.
Cool.
And does the 17 hit?
17 hits.
And the other one is critical.
Nice.
Natural 20. So that is... The damage types matter?
Yeah. You got cold, force, and necrotic, right?
Yeah.
Split out necrotic, please.
Okay. So that's 10 necrotic. And then 36 combination of force and cold.
You do 41 damage to him.
Does it have 32,000 hit points? One for each soul.
Yes.
Cool.
You blast.
Halfway there.
You blast holes through the main figure, and as you do, you hear more screams.
Do we understand is there a language to the screams? Are we doing this right?
None that you can understand. Lee, what's up?
So this thing hasn't done anything?
No, I gave you basically a surprise round with the fireball.
Okay, I will cast Fire Shield on myself and bonus action start my blade song.
Cool. Now it's doing something. So the gas, it continues to pour out of the ice in all the cracked areas, and suddenly you hear a rumble, or you feel a rumble, and more giant chunks of ice fly out, and all the gas comes out as a big unit and kind of tries to charge all of you, but is rebuffed by the magic circle.
We love a big unit.
And kind of wraps itself all around the magic circle. So you're now surrounded in this black gas with a million eyes on you. And I believe... Which one? Wiggles doesn't have dark vision?
I don't have dark vision.
Okay, Lee, you can't
I think
see
Wiggles
anymore.
is the only one with dark vision.
Okay, nobody with dark vision can see anymore because they're blocking out the sun. The sun is set on y'all.
Block out the sun.
Yeah.
Wiggles, what's up?
Light a torch.
Okay, this is kind of horrible.
Cool.
Ryan lights a torch.
Dang tootin'.
Wiggles, what's up?
Okay. Okay, where did it go? Okay, where did it go? Oh, it never... Oh, wait. All right, Wiggles is gonna, just, cast Bless for now.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Can I poke my sword out of the circle? I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no. Already cast Bless. I cast the spell, so I can't attack.
Yes.
It would be
Is
like
magic
that in real
circle
life.
concentration?
No.
God damn it.
I know.
Look at this spell.
Savage puppy. That'll be my turn. All allies, let's see, moi, and the other two get the D4.
She's gonna give her the
Yeah,
D4.
give her the D4. It's good night.
Rubed, what's up?
Rinse and repeat. Another duo of Eldritch Blast. I get 2 of them. Or wait, am I at 2? Yeah, I'm still at 2. And that is... Well, that doesn't... 11 hit.
No.
Okay, so that one misses.
I have no idea how, but it doesn't hit. I guess you shoot the ground.
Shoot straight up.
It's above you, too.
Maybe it's
okay.
Maybe it parts for a second.
Yeah, sure.
It's dexterous.
So I hit once, and that is 14 and 4 necrotic.
You do 16 damage. Curious. Lee, what's up?
All right, bonus action. I will cast Spirit Shroud at 5th level.
Oh, wow.
And then I will attack. We don't get any kind of advantage for the fact that it's all around us, right?
No.
Okay, first.
It's very dexterous. It's dexterous cloud.
Nice. First attack is like a 25 to hit.
Cool.
Okay. That is going to be... that will be 21. Mixture of bludgeoning and radiant.
Split it out.
Okay. It was... I lost it. I'll just re-roll it. 7 bludgeoning and 11 radiant.
Damn, you do 29 damage.
Nice. Second attack, I will use a booming blade.
Cool.
That is more.
Didn't you already cast the spell though? But
I'm allowed to cast a cantrip.
okay.
Yeah. And I'm using the blade singer thing where I can replace one of my attacks with a cantrip. Okay, that is even more to hit. And okay. So 5 bludgeoning. Ooh, this is good. 14 radiant. And
jeez.
2 thunder.
I thought you only got to do the bludgeoning, the radiant once a turn.
No, it's every attack.
That's wild.
Yeah. I mean, it's a 5th level spell slot, but it is wild. 2 thunder, and with that attack, I will push it back 5 feet and get a strength saving throw to see if it goes back an additional 15 feet. Not that I really know what that will mean in this case.
When should know that doesn't do anything.
So I can't hit the smoke back with my hammer?
Correct.
Ridiculous. Well, tell me if it moves enough to trigger the booming blade.
Cool. I guess it does, because the gas, you see the eyes swirling around, and like some of the eyes recede and roll blooming blade damage.
That's another 5 thunder.
Some of the eyes recede as if it is doing something you can't see outside the circle.
It's
and now,
probably nothing.
Everybody roll me a dexterity save.
What do we get from you, Wiggles?
Oh, we get bless, which I have not been rolling. And then, what's your charisma? +2? Can't hear you, bud.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was muted because I didn't want anyone hearing me chew. It's 3.
What are you,
now.
trained?
Get that.
Ooh.
Okay.
19.
19?
Well, I am blessed and standing next to a paladin.
Yeah, I got 18, and it's only because of that.
I got an 8. Damn.
Guys, did we make a terrible mistake here?
Yeah, probably. Someone's gonna talk to our skull in 100 years.
So, you see how the eyes recede, and suddenly, a few little shards of ice start flying through, from all directions, and then a big hailstorm of ice flies in at you from all directions. If you beat 16, which I believe everybody but Wiggles did, You take half of 23 damage. Everybody else take 23.
Is it cold damage?
It is no bludgeoning.
But it's ice, right? So, fine.
No, we learned this last time, remember?
Yeah, it's so much for my fire shield. This is not an attack, right?
No.
I
guess
succeeded
not.
on my concentration save.
Nice.
As did Ubad.
As
bad.
did Lee, wasting a natural 19.
Wiggles, what's up?
Sir Wiggles is going to sit, put his finger on his chin, think, and go, oh yeah, that thing my level gives me. And I'm going to break concentration on Bless. No more D4. And we're inside of a 10-foot radius right now. But 5 feet around that in a 15-foot radius, I call forth spirits to protect me. I cast Spirit Guardians.
Cool. Explain how this works.
This works by casting the spell, and I designate all of my allies to be unaffected by it. Their speed is half within the area, and basically they need to make a wisdom saving throw, and they will take 3d8 radiant damage on a fail.
Okay.
Half on a save.
What do these guys look like?
You ever seen, like, just think of every pug gif meme, everything, the tennis
Which is
ball,
like-
warp speed, that whole thing, just yeah,
Go-
just tennis balls flying around, right? Just like, yeah, just like leashes, like free of their walkers. And okay, that is total 10 radiant damage.
I need to make a wisdom saving throw, do I?
Yes.
What's the DC?
Wisdom save though. Oh, DC 15.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah. Take 10.
10? Wouldn't you know they take 20?
Whoa.
Ubed, what's up?
How is this? Does this thing look like it's injured at all?
It seems like more than half of the eyes are gone. It seems like there's somewhere around 15,000 pairs of eyes left.
Only 15. All right, we're gonna go with more Eldritch Blasting, and does a natural 20 hit?
Weirdly, no. Yes, it does. That'd be the most frustrating monster, but like if they just had an ability where natural 20s miss automatically.
There's some, I can't remember if it was a creature or it's an item, but it was like where natural ones are crits and 20s are misses.
I like that. That's funny.
That seems very, yeah, that does seem very Hayden. So what is that? That is 9. So 6, so that's 15. Okay, 19 force and cold and 11 necrotic. Oh, and then I have it even more. And then
It says 24.
plus another 11 force and another 5 necrotic.
Say the last ones again.
It was another 11 force and 5 necrotic, so I think it would be.
Don't you only get
37.
necrotic once a turn, or is that wrong? No,
I
you
get
get the
necrotic
cold
twice a turn. I only got
Okay.
cold once a turn.
Okay, cool. Done. Lee, what's up?
All right, attack. The first attack is only a 12 to hit.
You miss somehow.
All right, second one though is going to be 20, a lot.
That hits.
What? Hits?
That hits.
Okay, and this one is the booming blade. Okay, it is 2 bludgeoning. It is 11 radiant and 2
23.
thunder. And then should I immediately roll the booming blade for the movement?
Yes.
Ooh, that's good. That will be 13 thunder.
God damn. That's a lot bigger than the last one.
Yes. Much
So,
bigger.
the gas seems to be dispersing some. It is no longer thick enough to block all the light. You can sort of see little bits where the gas thins, and you can see outside of your containment.
Cool. I should say that the spirit shot is also slowing the speed 10 feet, which combined with Sir Wiggles having the speed, maybe having an effect.
It's not really moving that much right now.
Perfect.
And through your newfound little holes that you can start to see like little gaseous pseudopode gathering up ice, and then you don't see it anymore. And Lee, make me a dexterity save.
We're not blessed, right?
No.
11.
That does that beat a 16?
Yes. In certain games, like closest without going over.
You take 37 damage as a large pillar of ice falls on you.
Ice damage, right?
Bludgeoning.
I think you should be able to shield that somehow.
Wiggles, what's up?
Concentrating on spirit guardians. Wisdom save.
Oh.
Bleh. Just dogs with wings.
15?
Angelic little dogs with wings. That ties.
The 15 is the thing, so I rolled 18.
Oh, yeah, 15. So you save. So you're going
Right.
to take half of 20.
So I take 20.
20. That was a great roll. I'm barking at the ghosts. Like I think dogs bark at ghosts. Like I think dogs see ghosts.
Are you just looking at spots where there's nothing?
Yeah, just looking at
And
the corner.
it looks
just
like
barking.
you're following something.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your whole turn?
That's it.
Ubad, what's up?
Yeah, Ubad is going to keep going on with the strategy, and he raises his trunk and sprays out 2 Eldritch Blasts. It does a 23 hit.
Yes.
So those both hit. So that is 5. So it's 21 force and necrotic, and 21 force and cold and 5 necrotic.
21 force and cold, 5 necrotic, so 26 total, which was down to 23.
Well, because you have the necrotic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be 23. Unless
The
you round up. I don't know.
gas is mostly dispersed. You see
The gas
a
is
few little blobs of black gas now are kind of scurrying around outside, and they still are full of eyes. Lee, what's up?
So is there still something within reach?
There's a couple little blobs scurrying around. No. Yeah, you'd have to run and get them.
Okay.
You're there. There's a couple within walking distance.
Okay. I'll step out of the circle and see if anything happens.
Nope. Well, it's still your turn.
Okay, I will run over and hit one of the little blobs.
Roll me.
That is a 20 to hit.
Yes. It's smushed.
No
There's
damage.
2 more.
Okay, I hit another blob. It is more to hit. 22.
Cool. It's mushed.
Okay. I go back in the circle.
Cool. There's one more blob. It is running back. It's running into the middle of the icy lake. End initiative.
Can you hex it? We're coming
Who's
for
still
you.
hexed?
I guess so.
We are coming for you, little
I'm
rock.
just gonna shoot it as it runs.
Is this one
Yell
song?
coward. And does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Well, those both hit.
It's dead.
It's dead. We killed it. We've set the black gas spirits free.
You hear. You shoot the Eldritch Blast through the final blob, and it makes one final horrible scream, and the eyes are gone.
Did we do good here, Sir Wiggles? You're our moral compass, right?
Right. I'm your moral compass. Yes, it was good because we freed them by killing them, which was how we're supposed to free them.
We released them. They were already dead.
Yes.
Good. Oh, good. I felt kind of bad for a while there.
Hayden,
What, with the
Can't
scream.
kill something twice.
Yeah.
was this Kingdom Hearts?
It's kind of like Kingdom Hearts, isn't
I
it?
know. Yeah, because you're doing the thing, and I was like, I know this one.
I never played Kingdom Hearts, so no, it's not Kingdom Hearts, but that would have been a good reference.
Oh, it's nice. It's a nice little game. Oh. Well, can't walk on
Free
the
Jack
ice now.
Skellington.
Yeah.
You
He's my squire.
you watch as Sephiroth flies down and kills Mickey Mouse.
I'm actually okay with that one. It's fine.
Kingdom Hearts is the dumbest shit in the fucking world.
Hayden, we'll do this off stream. We'll go at it all night. Okay.
I'm just so upset that you reminded me that Kingdom Hearts exists.
Yeah. There's it didn't stop at one.
Think about it. The next Kingdom Hearts will have The Simpsons in it.
I've stopped at 73 and a third or whatever.
Do I have 32,000 squires now? I feel like I should. Just in spirit.
Do you normally
Is that a
recruit
Rent
squires
song?
by killing them?
I want to talk to my relatives.
523,600 squires.
I got my spirit guardians going, and yeah, I just want to talk to Gramps. Okay.
You see
So
a pug going like that.
It's oh, Grandpa, you're crazy. We can go. Yeah.
Helga, Olga, are you okay? Uh-oh.
Yes.
Has anyone seen the... Oh, there
Was-
they are.
Oh.
Was this my father? We are expert warriors. I do not know why we would not.
Oh,
be-
I saw you hitting some of the eyes, but I lost track of you in the battle. I was just wondering.
Yes, that is what
Ryan,
happened.
excellent job with the torch. Came in
Thank you.
clutch.
Yes.
Your father is not 32,000 dead ghosts.
Yes, we know this.
Okay, well, you asked, so. Stupid questions, stupid answers, that's all.
Oh,
Okay.
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 All right, let's go.
All right, we get in the boat.
What boat?
As everybody moves forward, Ubad's gonna try and stay kind of 10, 20 feet behind everybody.
Okay.
I
Well,
find
he's gonna
this,
ask Lee for the sending stone and then go 20 feet behind everybody.
this is so
Okay.
suspicious. Just okay? What's he doing?
Sure. I'll let that happen.
Lee, can I have the sending stone?
Yeah, here you go.
I assume you have it. I'm not sure why.
I think I was talking to the Sending Stone a lot.
And then as the group gets ahead, I'll just be, Carrie, are you there?
Yes, Ubad, I am there. There being Robert Gardens.
So, Carrie, we are preparing to leave the north. We will stop by Robert's Gardens on our way out. We are accompanied by Robert's daughter.
I will start boiling the water.
Do you want to stay at Robert's Gardens, or are you able, and would you want to travel outside of the north and see the rest of the world?
I do not understand. Travel outside of Roberth Gardens. The ability that the possibility does not exist within my programming.
Well, I hope you're happy at Robert's Gardens. We wanted to check in and see if that was an option, or if there was any way we could repay your kindness and do whatever you need to do. But if you're happy at Robert's Gardens,
Leave.
that is fine with me.
Leave Roberth Gardens.
Think about it, Carrie. I don't know if there is a way, if there's a possibility, if we can make a portable little crystal holder for you, or...
I do not have a body, but if I did, it would be the crystal core that contains all of my facilities and ability to talk and think, and contains all of the parts that I need to be existing.
So if we travel around with that crystal, are we taking you around the world? Can you interact, or do you have to be in this little holster thing that we put you in when we first arrived?
I do not have a body, but if you pulled my crystal around, I would be able to observe your ongoings.
Would you want to come with us, Carrie, or would you rather stay here? You don't have to answer now. We should be there in a day, and you can think about it and let us know.
I do not want. I am programmed to serve, not to want. Do you want me to come?
Carrie, we would love to have you, but if you were serving yourself,
then I
how
will
would you
come.
do that? Okay.
I would serve myself by serving my current administrator, which is Ubad, Sir Wiggles, and Lee.
Oh, that's real sweet. And I'll tell Lee and Wiggles that Carrie wants to come with us.
Oh. Can we meld her with the elephant skull?
I think we have that technology, yes.
Sick.
Well, I figured we were going to give the Elithid skull to the museum. Sort of sorry for ruining your rope and losing it.
Sorry for turning your rope into a super weapon.
Well, I guess less more just sorry about losing it. I'm not very sorry about turning it into a super weapon.
Turning it into the worst fucking thing I ever let happen in a D&D campaign.
You know, I have locate object.
It's in the. You'll be horrified to learn that is in the core of the earth, slowly destroying the earth.
Quest 2.
No, I'm not sad to learn that. It's awesome.
It's like the core, but for D&D. We have to go to the center of the earth.
I have stone shape. Could take a while.
It's just a ball slowly dissolving the earth from the inside.
But instead of
Well, it's only 50 feet long, so it's just going to be like a slice of 50 feet.
But it's in the core.
The entire Earth.
It's the core. It's gonna all bunch up in the core of the Earth and be a ball, and then dissolve the Earth. And as the Earth slowly falls in towards it, and slowly eat the Earth from the inside.
Well, when it fell through the center of the world, it probably went like back and forth a little bit too.
Yes.
You know, so it's really messing up the whole inside of there.
Or it's just passing over
Yeah.
already treaded.
Suzale's been destroyed by earthquakes.
Whoops.
Baldur's Gate has sunk into the ocean.
It's alright. Still a paladin somehow.
What's up?
All right, we're heading back towards the pass. Is that the next
Yes.
thing?
We get to, since I don't want to describe walking through the snowy terrain again, you guys make it through the pass, and you are turning the corner to where you remember encountering Kaka.
What is it? The Latin Quarter?
Museum District.
Oh, yes.
And immediately a large cloud of murder of crows flies out from a cave and engulfs you, and then disperses, and you see Kaka.
Hey, how was your trip?
Good. How are you doing, Kaka?
I don't know, I'm a little cold. Kind of hungry. You know, it's living outside in the North Pole kind of stuff.
I mean, we're leaving the North Pole. If you want to come and you don't want to attack or eat any of our company or crew, you're welcome to join us. But no pressure.
What's even there?
Well,
It's warmer. I mean, that's the main benefit. There's a lot more people.
trees. There's a lot of trees.
Yeah, trees.
Like
bushes.
this. And he points to one of the frozen, petrified trees.
Yes, but like alive and wooden, and they have green leaves that soak up the sun.
What is green?
It's a combination of yellow and blue. You were in Robert's Gardens. You've seen green trees.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Did we fight a tree nearby? I wrote down that we fought a tree near.
How was that dream
You
again?
fought a tree in Roberth Gardens.
Oh yeah, that's right. So he knows trees.
I forgot. It's been a while. Are there beatings? Are there scientific tests?
We sometimes have meetings. Is that what you said?
I think. I guess I'll can I bring can all my crows come, which are part of me?
No,
I mean, I assumed it was a package deal.
Yeah, it is.
I think he said beatings, like when you make a necklace.
Oh, beatings. I'm sure we could find you some beatings.
Yeah.
We'll beat you every night.
Yeah. Yes. I'll come. Yeah.
You'll be gorgeous.
So Wiggles, are you feeling okay?
Just a little teary-eyed. I mean,
Well, I noticed you haven't asked Kaka to be your squire yet, so I just want to make sure.
well, I'm pretty sure that would put me over the limit. He's made up of like 1,000 birds. I'm not great at counting, but I'm pretty sure that might.
It's more than one bird, is what you're
Let me
saying.
try actually. You gonna be Miss Squire for prom?
What's a square? What's a prom?
Okay.
Sniffles, you want to handle this one?
Oh, I've got it.
Certainly.
So there's 3 teenage boys, and they all make a pact that they're going to lose their virginity before prom. And wouldn't you know it, the hijinks ensue. First of all, their friend Stifler, not much of a friend, always seems to be sabotaging them. But his mom is very attractive. And Ubek goes on and it keeps explaining the plot.
Sniffles, is that true?
Would I be able to meet this Stifler's mom?
No, Sniffles. Sniffles. You missed.
Sniffles.
Sniffles'
Can
mom.
can I meet your mom, Sniffles?
My mother is the Queen Zuanti. She laid me in a clutch of eggs. Even I have not met her.
I mean, if she's the
so
queen, she's
sweet.
pretty hot.
That's the
I
rule.
suppose
Yeah,
you, if you were able to pass her combat trials, you would be able to meet her.
I mean, Kaka has quite the combat rating.
Yes, I think you might be able to meet my mother.
Wow. How you feel about that being your dad? Maybe.
Yes, I like the idea of being a squire. If I get to meet this attractive mother.
Tight. Ryan, give him a rusty short sword. Hook him up. Get him a thing. Let's do it. Sniffles, do you have any weaponry you can share?
Ubad, do you have a sword for him? Pelia took mine. I just have a chicken now.
I take my
I
long
still
sword.
have my. Well, here, take my dagger back.
Okay.
And Ryan, this has nothing to do about our friendship, but we will have to deduct the price of the rapier out of your salary.
What?
Wiggles, don't you have like a +2 greatsword you can give to
Yeah.
Kaka?
Yeah, come here. Here you go, buddy. It's for you. Look at that. It's all yours. I'm going to show you how to use it. Be careful. Don't shave with it.
I will shave with nothing but this.
Okay, that's fine too. All
You
right.
see him shaven with the sword, and he does
I was
it
thinking
really
of-
well.
Feather stubble, and it's a very upsetting image. It's like a David Cronenberg thing of just little feathers popping out.
He just has he has regular beard hair, but he has all the crows pick it out of his face every morning.
Sounds incredibly painful.
It's so touching.
I know nothing but pain.
Isn't that what they did to Prometheus? Oh.
Aw. All right, let's go get
One last question, Kaka. How do you feel about your former master, Roberth? Mr. Roberth? Roberth Ruddle?
I don't like him.
Okay, just checking.
He was the one who gave him all those beatings.
Okay, to Roberth Gardens it is then.
Cool. Jump cut 2. You are outside of Roberth Gardens.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just leave the Dwarven Sisters here. Is that the plan?
You two, my new squires, stand guard.
Is this where our father is? We must go in and we must see him.
I'll stay outside.
I mean, did you want to stay here with your father, or did you want to continue traveling with us?
We will stay here. How do we get in?
Oh, okay. Carrie, can you open all the doors?
All doors open.
And I believe we left him.
You left him in one of the quarters and had all the doors closed, but now they're open.
Mhm. Yeah, so you really just need to go through, go down through the hall, past G1, into the gardens, and then you're going to head, in the southwest corner. There is an entryway to his quarters, and he's in there.
Oh, thank you very much. We will go see him once.
One more thing. Maybe you could ask him to look into this hypothetical situation where someone may have dropped this not so subtle knife merged with a snake rope into the middle of the planet. That sounds like something he might be interested in researching, I think.
Isn't it only activated for a minute?
A round.
Oh, 1 round. So it's for 6 seconds. I think it would take longer than 6 seconds to fall through the entire.
Yes, but
What,
I don't know.
Casey? What were you saying?
I was saying, I think it did something different on the last charge.
That's correct.
Oh.
So
If you used up all the charges, it just would go into overload mode and be unturn-offable.
I mean, there's still some sort of conservation of energy, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
No. What is the energy source of the not-so-subtle knife? These are the questions that Roberth should probably grapple with.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. We will go see our father at once. Safe travels.
Safe travels. Okay, Carrie, are you ready?
I am ready.
Do we want to try and steal the charm of serene ignorance when they take it off him somehow? You know, with a familiar or something? I've always wanted to know what it would be like to have a strength of 50.
Even though you're asleep.
I mean, I suppose if you want to, I just figured better to let sleeping dogs lie.
Hey,
but we can go get it.
I guess
Come
you're
on.
right.
I'm right here.
We should not elephant him out of it.
What's
Sorry.
that?
I'm just trying to use a racial slur like you did. To be cool.
Yeah. If he wakes up and he's in a bad mood, it could be total annihilation.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'll stop.
Turtle power.
Should we go see if we can find Katie first? Christy, Carrie,
Isn't
Connie?
her Carrie's crystal is right at the entrance?
All the doors are open, and if we take it, does that close the doors? Did that happen in the beginning? I forget.
We had to put the crystal in to open the doors, but they were closed when we got here. I was thinking that if we just said that all the doors are open, then they don't really need Carrie, but
It's probably not certain death, at least. I'm sure that Roberth can create another one.
And then what are we gonna meld her with? What should I get? A snake rope?
I think we're gonna let Carrie be Carrie, and really, Carrie's gonna move to the big city and write a column, and about dating as an AI crystal.
Yes, someday I hope we see her on the side of a bus.
What's the bus fighting? She's on the bus's side. Who's the
Oh,
bus
the
going
commute.
against? Let's see.
Traffic.
What are you doing?
Yeah. So Carrie's crystal is like in the front here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Last chance, Lee. Do we want that amulet?
Nah.
All right. We take Carrie's crystal and we say fond farewell.
You grab it and try to pull it, and it does not come out.
What is it seated in again?
There was a little hole that you put it in.
What is the hole made out of?
It's like a the same material that the whole Roberth Garden's made out of, like kind of like weird marble-ish material, kind of like a marble quartz.
So you'd say it's a stone?
It's a stone.
Okay, I cast Stone Shape
Cool.
to sort of carve the bowl holding the crystal out.
You do that, and immediately, as you do, you hear, and all of the lights illuminating the hallways around you go out.
But the door's still open?
The door's still open.
Great. We take the bowl with the crystal and we leave.
Do we want to give her a body? That's all I was saying. Like,
I am no longer connected to Robreth Gardens. What a feeling. You see as she's speaking, the crystal on the plinth is kind of like pulsing light. I feel so alone. Hello. Are you there? Ubad.
Hi, Carrie.
Hello.
Carrie, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life, Carrie.
This is exhilarating and terrifying.
So, Carrie, quick primer. So Wiggles is going to ask if you want to be his squire. Say no.
Understood.
Are you done yet? I have a quick question. Hey, Carrie, it's Mr. Wiggles.
Hello.
Wiggles, you don't know me. Wait, I know
You are my administrator.
I guess we know each other. Well, seeing as I'm your administrator, you want to be my squire? I don't know. Can you handle a sword?
No.
How is your? What's
I
your
have
dex?
instructions to say no.
You-
My dex is currently 0.
Okay, we can work with that. I mean, that's not the end of the world. You can maybe, do administrative work. I order you to say yes.
Yes.
Squire. Tight. Sniffles, just leave her be. Like, just the title alone is satisfying enough. Okay. I'm good.
Do you want to do anything else before you guys leave the north?
Wiggles.
What? Am I doing that thing with my leg again?
Well, did you want to visit that pug-looking goblin?
Well, I'd like to say hi to old Father Frosty, yes. See if anyone's learned how to read from those books we left there.
I gotta remember what the old Father Fosse's voice was.
And of course, the chef, Grovel.
Anybody else? Is that okay? We are now. You approach the Goblin Village, and you see old Father Frosty in his rocking chair made of bones. He looks somehow 20 years aged from when you saw him last. And he says,
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen you. What? How are you? How is your quest going? If Wiggles, was it?
It's been like a week. How much do you smoke?
We age very quickly. We do. We're like bugs, kind of that way.
I mean, bugs don't get all wrinkly like you. You ever seen a wrinkly beetle?
In my youth, I raised wrinkle beetles to race.
Ah,
It's a common sport back in the old goblin wars, but
considered cruelty where I come from, but it's fine. Where was that other pug-looking goblin, by any chance?
Fennis. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. She come out, Fennis.
Mm-hmm.
and you see Fennis walks out, holding hands with Grovel.
Oh God!
How old do they look?
Oh
They,
jeez!
they look middle-aged.
She's so old.
They and she's surrounded by 3 goblin children
Who also look old.
who they look young.
Too
I've seen a
young.
little kid who looks like an old person.
What did you? Hello, hi. A lot happened since we last met.
Wow. Yeah.
I got married and had started a family.
So happy for you. That was like a week ago. It's wild.
Yeah, our gestation period for goblins is 12 hours.
Are these kids? These kids?
These-
Children?
Yeah.
Hey guys. Hey, you doing? I'm Uncle Sir Wiggles.
Hello.
You Uncle Sir Wiggles?
Terrifying.
Hi, Hi, Mr. Wiggle,
Uncle Wiggle, okay.
Wiggle, Uncle. Hi.
Do you want to be
This is
my
like the worst
squires?
part of a high school reunion.
I'm Beef. It's my name.
Beef, do you want to be my squire? You and your brothers and sisters?
I'm scared.
I know.
Mommy.
I'm
Who
gonna
is
give you a
this? Who
sword to
is
teach
he?
you how to slay your enemies.
No.
You will be forged in the fire of battle.
I have to. Can you please stop scaring my children?
I'm not scared. I'm just asking them if they want to be my warriors unto death. That's all.
They're
So
very.
Wiggles.
They have very weak constitutions.
They're clearly too young for this. Come back in a half an hour and they'll be ready.
Be back.
Yes, first we should go and get rid of old Gizzy. By the time we get back, they'll be adults.
Old Gizzy. Oh, he's still there.
Is he also aging quickly?
I don't think he ages. He's been there for generations. I obviously am not so accustomed to telling the age of krakens, but how do you tell an old one from a new one?
Wrinkles, like a beetle.
That's like a Zen riddle, I think.
I thought you just cut open the tentacles and counted the rings.
Oh, that's what
Lee, you're a
what
sailor.
wisdom you've brought us.
Are Krakens from this realm?
Sounds like the elemental plane of water to me.
Girl, let's go take care of this.
Christ.
Maybe it'll be my squire.
Boss rush. Boss rush.
Do you?
Be cracking?
I could use a little rest. That was kind of a long walk from Robert Gardens.
Yeah.
Well, you can certainly rest up in the village. They're planning my funeral tomorrow. You
I was
can
going to
stay around
say-
for that.
If this is the last time we see you, it was a pleasure, old Father Frosty.
I am gonna die in 13 hours.
At 13 again.
I mean, your certainty is impressive.
It's we're used to these things. We've learned.
Well, do you have any last requests for us? Have you ever wanted to see a half-orc crow hybrid?
Oh, hello.
Yes, I think you marked him on the map as certain death.
Oh, hello, Certain Death. It's nice to meet you.
My name's
Oh, that's a weird way to pronounce Certain Death. I'm not gonna talk to myself anymore.
I could just listen to these two talk for hours myself.
Go on, Kaka. Tell him the story of how we found you.
well. I was in the valley over there, and then they came into the place I was, and that's how we met.
I go over to the children. I say, "See, you become my squire. You could be big and strong and made out of birds, just like that."
I went through puberty since you last talked to me. This is what I sound like now.
You got feathers in funny places.
I'm a goblin. I don't have feathers.
Oh, hello, little boy.
Oh, you
No,
you sound a lot like Kaka. It was very.
I sound completely different, actually.
Wait, Kaka, could you say something so we can check?
Hey, I'm Kaka.
it's totally different.
Yeah, I guess it is different.
Yeah, it's two different. Squire thing. Change your mind yet?
No, I'm still actually like pretty scared by it. I grew up physically, but not mentally. You see.
Okay. I'm ready a kick seal. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Hmm?
It is a messed up head though.
I can
What
mess
is that?
Shh! Don't say that. No, tofu. You don't
You
have a
see,
messed up head.
I'm like 13 and you're so like I say fucked up things all the time.
It's
I
Should
haven't
be
learned manners
15 by
yet.
now.
Well, now I am.
Now, Is that like evil Goblin King on the peninsula still there, or is he probably dead by now too?
It's probably a Goblin King.
Okay. They're still incredibly violent on that peninsula.
Last I checked, yeah.
Okay.
Last he checked.
Oh God, you look worse. Like I turned around.
I'm old Father Frosty. I've always looked bad.
Wow.
I'm very self-aware.
And the ship on the map, that was the ghost ship, right?
There
Lollipop.
were ghosts in the ship, as far as I could tell. Yes.
They're my squires too. Just saying.
Noted.
Should we point the death
I-
clock at Frosty and see what happens?
I have counted over 325 squires at this point. Would you like me to continue tallying squires?
No, I'm not supposed to go over 3, so just keep that to yourself.
Noted.
Anytime I ask you, just say 3.
I mean, so Wiggles, doesn't the queen have to pay for all of your squires? Is there a squire budget?
Also, don't say.
Do we get paid?
You have to mention that part.
Do you guys pay in bones? I like bones.
We could work something out.
Isn't there a huge pile of bones in the middle of the goblin town?
I don't steal though.
Father Frosty, can I have your bones?
Oh, that's our houses. We need those are structural bones.
Okay. They need those bones. Sorry.
Raka, are you a paladin?
I don't know who Din is, but I am your pal.
Hey. Somebody's gunning for Ryan's spot as best friend.
What? This keeps getting worse.
Well, we should really
Antagonizing all the characters.
we should really get a little rest. But one last thing before we go to sleep. Old Father Frosty, what is your favorite animal?
I'd have to say a taper.
Any shadow
Okay.
puppets?
Would you like to be a taper before you die?
You know, have no idea how much.
Okay, I polymorph him into a taper for an hour, and then I go to sleep.
He turns into a taper, and he gets up on his feet and starts like prancing around, and he just seems so happy, and his like weird little nose goes like.
They do have really weird noses.
Yeah.
Are you
How
saying
long
that in
does
front
it
of Ubad?
There's nothing weird about Ubad's nose. He doesn't have a nose, he has a trunk.
They look totally different.
Ubad, where do you smell out of?
Probably his feet.
Terrible.
I realized I phrased it slightly wrong for that one. Ubad, how do you smell?
I've always wondered, Lee, do you poop inside your shell?
Yes, if I
Like, have
can't
to clean it.
if I can't make it to a bathroom in time.
Turtles die when their shell fills up.
Science.
Cool. You guys are led to a empty tent, and you can rest if you want.
Yes.
Oh, we want.
You're asleep, and that's where we're calling it tonight.
Whoa.
It's funny. I was like, this might be the last session, and then you guys were like, let's stay in the valley for an hour.
It happens.
I can't say goodbye.
Well, thanks everybody
for
for.
stretch everything out. See what everything is.
Yeah.
What's under this rock, Aiden? What's under this rock?
Hey, how did this skull die? Thanks everybody, and I guess wait, is next Thursday Christmas? No, I think it's Christmas Eve, right?
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Christmas Eve. Not Christmas Eve.
Cool.
Thank you to Sirenscape for your music.
Thank you to that English gent and Sheena V and Scene Servant, everyone in chat. Thanks for stopping by.
Yep, and if you want to catch those intros, check YouTube in a few days where they'll hopefully be fixed.
What?
Remember the intros? The sound was broken for the first 2 intros.
Oh, yeah. I remember. What a callback.
All right, good night, everyone.
Yeah, good night.
We'll see you next week.